Well, that's the only time that I am totally okay with a guy beating their ever living shit out of a woman.
Ready for yours?
In 2024, what's gayer than being a homosexual Republican? Being a straight Democrat.
A white dude for Harris.
What do you got, Mikey? Let's say the white dude for Harris.
No, I just fucking. No, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. I'm just excited about the memes, man. I'm here for the memes.
Yeah.
The memes
See,
have
I'm
been
here
so
for the
good.
economy. I'm here for tax cuts. You
Sure.
know, I'm here for like the good.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy because I was starting to lose faith in the United States a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Judged
But
by this map, the fucking faith is restored. Pal.
Like,
the people have spoken.
I'm excited that the government might slightly stop fucking me as much.
Justin, do me a favor. Click on New Mexico. Guys, it wouldn't be the Freedom Friends if we didn't talk about our number one sponsor, Warfighter Tobacco. Obviously, you guys have seen us all smoke them. We're here to talk about a quality product that everybody can enjoy. The great equalizer, as we've called it, the Warfighter Tobacco Stick. And it's not just cigars. They've got humidors, travel humidors, cutters, lighters, everything you need to get started on that journey. Check out warfightertobacco.com and use that code FTFO. Score yourself that sweet, sweet 15%. If you want to know my personal favorite, I'm a 762 Field guy. I like that Sumatra, real nice and even keeled cigar. Great for us beginner smokers, right? And I'm told that these taste even better when you're listening to the Freedom Friends podcast. Now, back to the show. This episode is brought to you by Grill Your Ass Off. It's no secret. We're all middle-aged dudes who love barbecue. Grill Your Ass Off is our main go-to for our spices. That's what we use, man. Whether you're doing burgers on the grill, steaks, or my personal favorite, a little bit of pork belly burn ends, right? They've got you covered on all of that. They also have salsas. They also have seasonings and spices. They got beer salts. They've got everything, man. Check them out. GrillYourAssOff.com/Freedom Friends Podcast, or use the code Freedom Friends Podcast at checkout. Okay. So she barely won New Mexico.
She won by 50,000 votes.
Well, yeah. And there's that's 98% reporting. Then why are some of them?
Because there's like 6 people that live in each one of those areas.
Yeah. So you can click on the counties.
San Juan
and it'll tell
County
you.
up there is where I went to high school.
Which one's
It's
San Juan?
The one in the corner. Yeah.
Can you click on it?
That's where
It
I
won't
was
let me
doing
click on it
okay.
now.
Yeah.
It was early last night, and Michelle was showing me some of the stats, and one of them was 0% reporting. I can't remember which state.
And they gave the state.
It was-
No. And it was
New York.
It was 50-50 in one county. And it was
no.
It was a total of 6 people.
It was in
that
New
county.
Hampshire.
Yeah. I saw
So
that.
that was in New Hampshire, and they
Yeah,
have. So they have a what's the one thing that we don't fuck with?
Tradition.
They have a tradition where they vote at the stroke of midnight, and there's only 6 people living in town.
Right.
So now, historically, I think in 2016 they went 4-2 for Trump. Last election, they voted 6-0 for Biden. This election, they were split 3-3.
Oh, wow.
Now, imagine if it's just 3 couples that live there. 2 of them are happy. One of them.
Shit's getting weird. Part infinity.
But yeah, and they've done that for, I don't even know how, since for like 50, 60 years,
Yeah.
something like that. But yeah, and it's always that same,
That's funny.
A nominal amount. But that's the first reporting that came in.
Yeah.
So when you saw, like, if you just Google like 2024 election results, anytime before they actually started coming in, you just saw the popular vote had 3 and 3.
Yeah.
But it had no electoral votes for anybody yet.
Right.
Yep.
So if you're just tuning in there, fucking kids out there in podcast land, it is the day after Election Day. So we are recording this on Wednesday.
And for those of you that live under a rock, Trump won.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you're finding that
squeak
out by
by.
Hmm.
listening to our podcast,
Wow.
I am jealous of your life. because there are zero fucks given.
Yeah, I woke up today just wanting to call everybody faggot for some reason. It was weird. Might use the N-word. I don't know yet. Maybe.
No balls.
I'm not gonna.
Pretty sure that's not okay.
I'm pretty sure that one's still not bad. Or that one's still pretty bad. Freudian slip? No.
There's only one way to find out, Mikey.
Where's my Burger King crown? It's in my truck.
So
I only use it for traffic. It's fine.
So my prediction, I think, is I think I over predicted. I think I went too long
Yeah.
because I predicted that we would know in the middle of the night on election night.
Yeah.
And then, but it would take 4 days for all the poll results to come in.
Yeah, that's a good prediction, I guess.
But we knew
Yeah.
about, 1:30 in the morning. It was somewhere around there. I don't know. I fell asleep.
I mean, it was about midnight when everybody was pretty confident.
Yeah, we had a good idea then. But when he actually announced,
Yeah.
but
I mean, so like I made a prediction on my TikTok,
yeah.
and I actually thought Harris was going to win. I really did. I thought she was going to win, and I thought she was going to win due to some fuckery because there was all of the like legit lawsuits from last time that are still out there, right? Like LA County had to get rid of. They found that 1.2 million ballots were fraudulent in LA County in 2020, right? Like that's one county. Now, granted, it's LA, so whatever. Like it didn't matter, right?
Yeah.
But still, 1.2 mil.
Yeah.
Like that's bananas, right? So when you're asking about where all these other voters go that voted for Joe Biden, I have theories.
Well, yeah, because
You know,
Joe
like-
Biden got 81 million votes. And Kamala Harris right now has 67 million.
Yeah.
So where did 14 million Democrats go?
I'm astounded
Now,
by your
Trump-
math skills.
Trump is about the same right now as he was against Biden. Well,
Right.
he's down 3 million. I think he's got 74 million votes
Yeah.
against Biden. And now he's at almost 72 million. So that's in regards to the Democratic Party, that's a nominal difference.
Yeah.
2 million votes.
It's
okay.
So the numbers of total voters is way closer from 16 to 24. You throw 20 in there, and there was way more people that voted. Like you're
But yeah,
saying.
you look
And it's
historically at the sheer number of voters over the years, over the last 50 years.
Yeah.
There is a gradual graph until 2020, and then there's a spike in the Democrats, and then it goes back down this year to
But
the
even
normal
if you
voting
even if you
population.
take Democrats out of it, you do total votes.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
that's
Well, I mean,
it's kind of weird.
There's a lot of factors involved in this one that I thought were very, very interesting. One, there is 100% what I'm going to call, and you're hearing it here first. I'm going to call it the Joe Rogan effect. 100%. I think that fucking locked up kids, fucking 18 to 24 males, real quick, right? 18 to 25 males. I would say, like, if they were on the fence after Joe Rogan put his stamp on President Trump,
Yeah.
I think that helped. It's just like they used to call it
I don't
the
know.
Yankovic bump, right? When Weird Al Yankovic would redo one of your songs,
Yeah.
your fucking record sales
Right.
would spike. It's the same exact principle, right? Like that's why Madonna hounded him for fucking Like a Surgeon, right? Like that's true, right? Like, you know, Another One Rides the Bus. It was a big hit for fucking Queen. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I mean,
I have
it's like
I have a question for you. Do you think it was his endorsement of him or him having him on his podcast
I
for
think
3
both.
hours?
I think both.
So
I think the
I-
3-hour
I-
podcast humanized him.
I don't think those are the votes that swung this election.
I'm going to differ. Yeah.
I think the votes that swung this election are white women
Yeah.
and Hispanics.
Yeah.
And that's purely because
And black men.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
But I don't think it was anything that the campaigns did.
I do.
I think
it's
I think it was policy,
I think
and
it's,
I think it was everybody's tired of the fuckery.
I think
Yeah.
I think it was everybody's grocery bill.
I think it was
Yeah.
I
Gas
think
prices,
it was
you know,
Kamala's campaign essentially belittling people that weren't going to. It was you vote
Yeah.
for me or you're this
or you're
Yeah.
garbage.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
End quote.
Well, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
what the word is because there were so many different ones used.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you
Nazi.
believe different than your husband, you can vote against what he thinks.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck are you talking to?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you show me somewhere. You're like, fuck off.
Haley-
you know what I mean?
Haley got off a plane yesterday, and I went and met her at the airport because she had parked my truck in the airport, right? So it was there over the weekend, and I had her van. So I pulled up in her van, gave her her van, and then I took the coupon and went got my truck, so I get it free parking, right?
Yeah.
So on my way back, she went and voted before she went home, right? Because it was election day, and she didn't vote early like we did, right? Because I know I hadn't voted last week. I voted the next day.
Yeah.
Like I said I would. Yeah. So she comes in and I'm half joking, but I was like, so who'd you vote for? And she's like, you know what? She goes, someday I'm excited to have a woman president, but fuck that bitch. And I was just like, damn girl.
Yeah. I mean, I would 100%, I have no problem voting for the woman if it's the right woman.
Yeah, everybody keeps trying to make this a misogynistic thing. And it's
No.
like, no, dude, you've just, the two that you've put up in the past have been utterly the worst people for the job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is a hot take, but I think if Tulsi Gabbard would have fucking ran, I think she'd put up a bigger fight against
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Yes.
Anybody that
And I
wasn't-
think anybody who, in hindsight, should 100% agree with you. Because apparently there's a lot more moderate Democrats than you all fucking think.
Well,
yeah, right.
that and,
Like-
I think the thing that Democrats forgot was
Who they were?
that
I'd vote for that coconut
Harris
princess.
is a sitting vice president,
Yeah.
and they tried to act like Trump was the sitting president and the incumbent, and she was running against him,
Right.
like the new guy coming in to fix the world. And it's just like, no, you're not even admitting what's going on right now currently,
Well,
let alone talking about like, hey, yeah, this is going
Yeah.
on, but this is how I'm going to fix it.
She kept
Instead
trying
it
to distance herself.
yeah, instead it was like, no,
Like-
I have nothing to do with that. Oh no, you have
It's like,
everything.
But
she
you were
never-
literally in the room all 3 years, man. Like,
And she never explained in a conversational way anything.
Nothing.
It was all the same talking points from her very first debate with Trump.
Yeah.
Right. It was the same thing.
and like
Every interview she ever did.
and like I didn't like what NBC did with Saturday Night Live. You know, they almost cost her the fucking election. So the FCC has this weird rule. It's called the equal time rule, where basically if a network gives a candidate space on their platform, they have to give. It's a law that they have to
Yeah,
avail
it's a regulation.
the other
by the
person.
FCC.
Yeah,
I don't know.
the same amount of time. Well, they did a cold opening on Saturday Night Live with Kamala Harris this week, and it's Saturday before fucking Super Tuesday. So it's like, hey,
Yeah.
when are we getting our time? And they were like, oh fuck, I think we fucked up. So in order to make it right, quote unquote, during the NASCAR race, they ran a Trump ad, and during Sunday Night Football, and it's like, oh, so all the people who were already voting for Trump got it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I can't imagine there's a lot of fucking Kamala Harris fucking NASCAR fans out there. Just calling it a hunch. I don't know. You know, I'm not an anthropologist, but you know,
If there were, they would petition to get NASCAR to turn right instead of left.
But I don't know, man. The whole fucking thing has been a shit show, and I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
I'm glad the election's over. I'm glad we got about fucking 7 minutes before retard gets up here and talks. We're gonna
You're vice president, sir.
oh yeah, sure. We're gonna get up there and watch her cry, and you guys are gonna get to
You
see
know
our
what's
actual
hilarious?
reactions.
You
on
know
this.
what's hilarious? This is historic right now, and 7 minutes is going to be historic because we get to watch a sitting vice president secede.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
This is a first.
concede.
concede.
Both.
I hope she doesn't secede.
She's gonna secede afterwards. Concede.
She's gonna secede into nothingness.
Mhm.
But yeah, man. I'm glad it's over. I'm fucking tired of dealing with the shit. Congratulations to Donald Trump again.
Mikey, I've never been happier for you to be wrong.
I know, right? Well, yeah. So I made that video, and I was like, I actually did a duet on it today, and I was like, I'm so fucking glad I was wrong, man, because I thought she was gonna win. I thought she was gonna win. They were gonna pull some fuckery, kind of like that bar graph they did last time. You know, like that whole fucking little line graph that just magically shot up at like 2 a.m.
So
and all that. And
now,
I was like, I don't know, man.
They
Like,
couldn't do it this time.
Well, there was so much scrutiny.
No, because
Like-
nobody requested mail-in ballots. The reason it happened was because of COVID,
Yeah.
right? This election cycle, it wasn't that they didn't push it, because they pushed hard for early voting in the whole nine. Both parties did. Now, the Republicans jumped all over it and did a shitload of early voting, but the Democrats didn't request the mail-in ballots like they did in 2020.
I'm just really glad
And
that
so
I'm
that-
now unburdened by what has been.
When all the polls reopened, right, and those initial results hit, that was all the early voting ballots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so typically that's when you see these massive Democratic numbers, and they didn't have them this year.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so then it was like, oh, well, let's hope these. Oh, fuck, he flipped all these counties too.
So do you think Biden would have done better?
I think, I don't think, honestly, I don't think anybody would have done better, because this is the third campaign that the Trump campaign is running.
Yeah.
And so they've had 2 other times to practice. You remember the first one? It was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
All of it. When he went into office, he wasn't ready. He didn't have a team to go in there and take over the White House because he didn't know.
They set him up for failure.
It's because he didn't know, but now he knows. And especially after 2 campaigns, like this was probably one of the best and smartest campaigns that's been run in the past, 60, 70 years.
Probably. Yeah.
And
this was strategic,
but
man.
the transition into the White House this time, it's going to be insane.
Matter of fact, hey,
to see what happens in the
Justin,
first
can you go back
week.
to the election tracker, the Google one over there with the map? You know, I can honestly say that I can see that this is a smarter campaign because Georgia used to be blue.
Yeah.
North Carolina was blue. Fucking
every
Ohio
single
was
swing
blue.
state went Republican.
Every single one of them.
My
Fucking Michigan,
question is,
fucking all of them. You know, we had Minnesota up there, but Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, like all.
what
of
do you
those.
what do you think would have
Arizona went back red.
What do you think the results would have been if there was no campaigns on either side and it was just vote on what you know?
I think it would have been the same.
Me too. I don't think campaigns do much.
You know what I think they should
I
do?
think most people know who they're going to vote for.
They should limit campaigns with the dollar amount. You have $100 million. That's it.
Yeah.
For your entire campaign.
Yeah.
You can't spend $1 more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, how else? Because Trump was outspent by an insanely amount of money. Insane.
Well, I don't know. I'd like to see the numbers on that after Elon joined the fucking crew because I guess
No,
Elon was dropping $1
I
million
read something that Kamala raised like almost $1 billion.
She did
Over
$1
$1 billion.
She did $1 billion campaign, but
if you spend $1 billion and you don't become the president of the United States,
oh, dude,
money's not the thing.
dude, people are going to be very upset.
like,
Donors are going to be real mad. Right?
She
Like,
ran to be the Democratic nominee at one point and got her ass handed to her.
by Tulsi,
By
By
everyone.
everyone.
but Tulsi's
I
the
think
one.
she was the
Tulsi
lowest.
bodied
Yeah.
her in the very first fucking debate.
And then why did she get picked to be the vice president?
Why?
Because,
I'll tell you why.
because she was so qualified.
No, because she's a black female.
Well, and because Joe Biden promised that he was like, I promise the American people that my running mate will be a woman, of color.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the exact quote.
Mhm.
So people, they get so bent out of shape about the DEI comments and stuff. It's like, well,
Yeah.
I mean, he literally fucking
Well, now-
said it.
now
Like,
here's the
like
thing,
he was
right?
picking one
Okay.
based solely on the gender and color of that
So
individual.
he picked her solely based on the gender and color of the individual. He still won that election.
Sure.
Okay, cool. Give it to him. Right?
Yeah.
Now,
I believe that Joe Biden
this,
won. I'm not a denier.
2024, this was the population of the United States showing the disapproval for Biden's decision.
Yeah.
I don't think this has anything to do with her run for president. I think she would have done better if she wasn't VP.
Oh, probably.
If she didn't have 4
Or
years of
she-
history
no,
of a
she-
shit show,
Yeah.
she
Yes.
probably would have had a better chance.
No,
Like-
because she never would have been a nominee.
Well, if let's say
But if she wasn't Biden's VP,
Right. But the only reason she was the nominee is because they put her there.
No, I
Nobody
get that.
voted
I
for
get
her to
that.
be the nominee.
But I'm saying,
Oh, yeah.
I think she would have had a better chance if she would have done this on her own without being VP and got the nomination. I think she would have done better in the poll.
Yeah,
maybe
but she
on
tried
election
it,
day.
but she
Maybe.
tried that and didn't get the
No, I know,
nomination.
I know,
So-
Yeah.
I know.
Well, and
but
I
I'm
think
just
that's
saying,
another
if
reason
she got it.
that
Yeah.
a lot of Democrats didn't vote is because there was no primary. They're like, I've never voted for this bitch.
Yeah.
I'm not going to vote
Yeah,
for
yeah.
her now because they tried to circumvent the democratic process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
I was secretly hoping that Trump was going to take New York.
No, that'll never happen.
Yeah.
No, I think it will. I just think we're a couple elections away from it.
I mean, but
It'll
see.
never happen because Trump can't run again.
No, a Republican takes it. But
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, this fucking train wreck should start here in a minute.
yeah. Well, we got somebody walking out on stage.
There was a funny comment someone put in there. Y'all chill, give her time. She's trying to figure out what accent to use.
Well done, wherever you are. The DJ's fucking on point.
I don't know what the fuck they're doing here.
Probably mic checking.
So who are the people in the crowd? People that are glad she's done or people who were supporting her?
I don't know, man, but I do know this is like during their fucking campaign thing last night, she just let everybody hang. Like they were all waiting for her to fucking make a speech.
Oh, they sent
yeah.
a senator out to be like, "Hey, sorry about your luck. We'll get you tomorrow."
But yeah, they just sent them all home, and I
Yeah.
was like,
But
"Wow, that's
Hillary did the
fucked
same
up."
thing. Hillary did the same thing.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did.
Mm-hmm.
Trump did not.
No,
Trump
he did.
came out and made a speech.
He
He was pissed off, but he made a speech.
He did. Yeah.
Huh.
It's interesting, for at least from what I was hearing, that they weren't even at where their conventions were. Like Trump wasn't where the Trump convention was in Florida. He was at Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, which is
It was 10 minutes away,
Yeah.
but still,
Yeah.
like,
My buddy Justin is a West Palm Beach cop,
Okay.
right? And he's been working overtime at Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
And I was like, how many fucking hungover people have you seen today? He's like, all of them. He's like, everybody got shit faced last
Yeah.
night, man. Yeah. He's been removing homeless dudes. Yesterday, he just kept sending me videos. It was like body cam footage. And
Yeah.
it was just him like talking to homeless dudes, and they're all getting rowdy and pissed off at him. He's like, okay, sir, have a great day. Don't forget to vote. He's funny as shit, man. You know, while we're waiting, we got a package. And I don't know how long we're gonna be able to talk
I was
about
gonna say,
this.
you want to let's start the package after. But
All right, we'll do
Tracy,
the package after.
A listener, our OG listener,
An OG
Tracy.
listener, and speaking of not fucking with tradition,
Yeah,
like Tracy
so
comes through.
every year for Veterans Day. Tracy's class sends us thank you cards.
You guys know Tracy. She's the teacher I like to piss off on the show.
And so this year, as usual, we received a package.
Yeah.
We had 31 thank you cards in it, and then a note from Tracy.
Yep.
And
And it's only 3 pages this year. Instead
and
of
it's not
6.
front and back.
It's not front and back. So yeah.
double
So-
space this year.
Yeah, so we'll start with that letter, and then we'll go through and we'll read what the kids said to us. And in true Freedom Friends fashion, all I did was take them out the envelope, divide them up into 3 packages, and we haven't looked at a single
We haven't
card
looked at a
yet.
single one.
Yeah.
We're doing them all live for you, Tracy.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Looks like we got some.
Don't say it.
Why are they wearing
Movement.
Are they wearing masks?
No.
They're
No.
just goatees.
There's just chicks with beards.
Yeah, the
Oh.
pronouns are. I swear that
It's just 380p.
the chick on the right has a beard.
Right?
I swear.
That's why I thought she was wearing a mask, but no, she's ugly as fuck. Never mind. Maybe she should be wearing a mask.
Oh, we're still waiting.
I know, right? Well, I mean, it's 3:03. Why would it be on time?
Right? The jokes just write themselves.
They do, man.
Yeah.
They genuinely.
I
write
mean, she's so
themselves.
busy.
Put those comments back on. I was getting a chuckle out of it.
You know, my favorite is, like, I would have loved to been somebody in the White House today to watch her do a walk of shame into her first meeting.
I saw a meme.
You know what I mean? Like-
I saw a meme. You might have said
Madam
it to
Vice
me.
President.
You might
it
have
was
said
like,
it
it
to
was like
me.
a smirk.
Well, it was like Tom Brady sitting in the courtroom, and it's like
yeah.
Joe Biden when fucking Kamala walks into work today. He's like,
I have a question for you guys.
because you know who's kind of vindicated right now? Joe. He's
That
a little
is
vindicated.
true.
It's like,
Yeah.
you fuckers forced me to drop
Yeah.
out. Look what you did.
He's probably laughing.
Fuck yeah, I would be. I would be.
Do you think that
He's
that-
just laughing because the meds.
Do you think that Biden and Trump got together
No.
and staged the garbage thing?
No.
No.
You don't?
No, absolutely not.
There's no conversation there.
How amazing would it be if they did?
Like, they genuinely do not like each other.
But how amazing would it be if they did, though? Because his despise for Kamala, I think, is worse than his hate for Trump at this point.
It should
Yeah.
be.
You
It
know
should,
what I mean?
It should be.
Like, if you were in Biden's shoes, wouldn't you be like, you know what? Fuck this bitch.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, I'm gonna call you garbage, and I'm gonna
Somebody
kick you a field
Did you
goal.
see that?
Yeah.
One of the fucking comments. It was just like it was a bunch of sirens. It said Kamala is white now.
Do you guys think
Well, judging by how on time she is, no.
Jesus Christ. Bet she's gonna start littering now too, huh? What are you asking, Justin?
so do you guys think that the climate's going to go up or down after the election, where everybody, all the name calling, and
I
if
hope
you
the
do
rhetoric
this, you're bad?
chills
Well,
the-
yeah.
I hope
Did
the
you say
rhetoric will
that? Do
chill
you
the
think the
fuck out.
climate's going to go up or down? I
Yeah.
think the climate's going to stay the same. I don't think the climate's going to change.
God damn it, John.
You would say that, John.
No, I don't. I don't think the sea levels aren't rising. We're not fucking melting. Like, we're going to be okay.
Who's paying you, John?
I think
Nobody.
Who's paying you?
I'm just being a realist here.
I don't know. I think it's time for the media to have some fucking responsibility.
Well, at this,
if
just
she won the climate,
stop
it would
all
change.
that rhetoric.
at this point,
Rhetoric,
the
right?
media should know that the majority of America doesn't agree with them.
Yeah. You know, the amount of times I heard Joe Rogan brought up on NBC last night just warmed my fucking heart. The fact that podcasts and comedians are making political waves in America is the best shit. Trump could have very easily lost this election because Tony Hinchcliffe made fucking Puerto Rican jokes. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
it could have happened.
No.
Like, it could have happened.
What will happen?
Fortunately, my Hispanic brethren out there are thin-skinned little bitches.
What will happen is legacy media is going to find out that they're fucked.
Yeah.
Well, I think you can't have a politician. Like, for me, it's disgusting when a politician can't talk, have a conversation.
Yeah.
Right? Like when you repeat yourself and you do this, 3-minute answer to a question that doesn't answer the question that has nothing to do with what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like I just can't. I can't do that.
Yeah.
Like I can't vote for
the word salad thing.
Yeah, but just the like, I don't know. If you don't agree, then say that and then explain yourself a little bit. Like why just avoid the question?
I wonder if she's going to think
Like,
Beyonce.
hey, when you voted in California, did you vote for this proposition? Oh, well, I don't want to cause waves one day before the election. Well, bitch, you either agree with it or you don't agree with it.
She didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. That was the thing.
Maybe.
She had no idea what the fuck they were
because it
talking
had to
about.
do with like reducing fucking violent crime and shit.
Yeah.
Like she didn't want to answer it.
Yeah.
But,
Dude, those fucking comments are really coming.
yeah. Holy cow.
Holy shit.
Speaking of great memes, my favorite was when Trump brought Dana White out, and it was the clip of him saying thank you to all the podcasters.
Yeah.
And then someone put a caption was like, "Why is Joe Rogan giving a shout out to Joe Rogan?"
That's hilarious.
I read something that Primetime gets about 8 million viewers in total
That's
through all the channels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
Right.
we've almost beat them before.
But like now, imagine after this.
just
yeah.
That's in one day.
that's Rogan's
Elon
interview.
Musk episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
In
12
one day, 12 million.
12 million views in
And that's
that
all-
one video.
And this is only on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not even cross-platform.
No.
You
So
know,
it's just a matter of time before media itself it has to pivot. They have to. Or they're just going to disappear.
Well, you even have former legacy media people like I can't stand the fucking guy, but Chris Cuomo, right? Like he basically after he got fired for being
No, he
a
just did his own
shitbag,
thing.
he started doing his own thing, very similar to what Tucker Carlson's doing. He's basically the
But
left's version of Tucker Carlson.
That's
now, right?
because no network is going to pay for him.
but he's doing better now.
Oh, absolutely.
He's doing better than all of them.
They all will. Anybody who
And it's
does
like-
their own is going to do better because it's 2024.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If you're in a room, say with 10 people, right?
Mhm.
And 8 of those people disagree with what you said. What is your response to that?
Welcome to America. You're allowed to disagree.
Right. But do you have any self-reflection of like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to revisit this. Maybe I need to.
Depends on how firm you are in your beliefs and
Yeah.
values, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
I
if
think,
it's something,
I think the topic has a big deal.
yeah, if it's something that
Yeah.
you're standing firm on, well, then obviously.
But
Be-
what my point is, to everybody who voted for Kamala, and if you happen to be listening to this podcast, hats off to you. I don't know
Seriously
how you
doubt it, but yeah.
But maybe just reflect and know that maybe you've been lied to by the media,
Yeah.
by somebody. Maybe what you think you know to be the truth isn't the truth, and you might be wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Well-
not a bad thing to reflect on that and try
Yeah.
to figure out, the answer to that. And I hope that society can do that, because I don't want the country to be divided anymore. Right.
Like, well, it's fucking exhausting.
We're taking a day of a little bit of a day of celebration here because we feel like I felt like I've been lied to for so long.
What are you smoking?
I'm smoking a victory.
I'm smoking a Warfighter Victory myself.
Yeah.
Same.
John?
fucking
Oh,
same.
fuck
Yeah,
it.
it's weird. So
And we got
You
a
know.
bottle of triple.
Hey.
I hate to be divisive.
Like we're bougie right now. This is a bougie show.
I hate to be divisive. I want the country to come together, but you have to,
Well, Justin and I were talking, and I had mentioned to you guys that I watched part of The View today, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because they were all dressed in black for a funeral. But and I told you guys one of them, like the more moderate one that's on the panel. I don't even know who the fuck she is. Basically had a responsible thing to say.
Yeah.
And she was like, we need to stop. We have a responsibility on this show and in legacy media. We need to stop looking at the rest of the flyover states in the country as one, they're not Nazis. They're not garbage. They're people. You've turned the middle class, you've made the middle class, hardworking individuals who run America.
Yeah.
Fucking, you've demonized them into fucking things that they're not, and it's time for us to stop doing that, right?
Yeah.
And I hope that mentality trickles down throughout all of them, because, bro, like it's gotten to the point where it's like, come on, man, like it was, you know what it's like. I was talking to my wife about this the other day. She was like, I don't think it's fair that that Biden said that everybody that voted for Trump was garbage.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it's not fair. It's like, it's kind of like when women fucking rope
Yeah.
all of us into one thing and then you guys choose the fucking bear.
Right.
It's like, I get it. Some dudes are shitbags and those guys need to be taken out of society. But you're telling me that all of us, you take the
Yeah.
bear over any one of us? Well, how the fuck do you think that makes me feel?
Yeah.
You know,
and like listening to Obama talk, like he's been in my life irrelevant since he left office, right?
Sure.
But listening to him bash everybody who wasn't going to vote for Kamala, like that was crazy talk to me.
Yeah.
Like
And-
I just didn't understand.
And he lied. He fucking blatantly lied.
Yeah.
He pulled up one of the debunked fucking old talking points that was debunked, that was not true,
right.
about Donald Trump, and he fucking used it. And it's like, bro, I thought you were the fucking good guy. I
Yeah.
thought you were the one that everybody fucking respected because you always took the high road
Right.
and shit like that. It sounds to me like you're down in the fucking dirt right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I agree. Fuck that guy. I don't know.
But we'll see. 15 minutes late. All right.
Yeah.
She's just caught up on reading these comments.
Yeah. Trans rights. Somebody paid $5 to put that up.
So I did see some breaking news today. That it says breaking: Kamala Harris to launch OnlyFans account following election loss.
For only $4 a month, you could see her presidential butthole.
Vice presidential.
Yeah, you're right.
Mikey, you buy it.
I'd buy it only if I could interact and talk shit the whole time. But yeah, you're right. But if that girl does a split, she sticks to the fucking floor like a fucking suction cup. She's taking 3 miles of dick, man. Like, that woman. You can't fuck your way to the White House.
I saw
Actually, you can. Yeah.
I saw a meme posted by a good friend of the show, Justin Governal, and he put to anybody that voted for Kamala, welcome to the life of a Cowboys fan.
It's our year.
Oh, just kidding.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I had a friend the other day. I was wearing my M79 t-shirt and it says Thump.
Yep.
And
It's a great shirt.
she said, "Are you wearing a Trump shirt?" I said, "No, it says Thump." She's like, "Good. I didn't know if we could be friends." I'm like, "Why? I'd still be friends no matter who you voted for." But that one kind of got me a little bit.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah.
I had to unfollow a really hot midget that I liked on TikTok.
That's a tragedy.
And, it just fucking,
Son of a
it
bitch.
fucking
That's
bothered me
a
because she was
tragedy.
like, "Oh, you voted for against my rights." Well, and I was like,
What? Right.
unfollow.
Like,
Yeah, right?
Like,
Trump is not trying to ban midgets from doing anything.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like you can have a regular pregnancy anyways, you fucking freaking
They're not
nature.
putting
That-
height requirements at stores. You're going to be okay.
And
Jesus.
tell me how a Republican doesn't allow for trans rights. What rights do we not let you have?
I don't think she's trans.
No, but I'm just saying.
Like-
I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like, If that's a
Well,
top,
the argument is, well, first of all, they say that women's rights is about the freedom of choice, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's like, that got repealed during your boy's presidency, not during Trump's.
yeah,
Like that got sent back to the states by the fucking Supreme Court.
Right.
So you can't really hold that against Trump in the first place.
Did you guys see the
yeah.
guy
You know,
who
like-
brought his daughter to the polling site to vote, and then on the exit poll interview, he said, "I voted for Harris." Essentially, I'm paraphrasing what he said because I don't remember verbatim his 3 sentence.
This is the dude that started crying.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he goes, "I voted for Harris so my daughter could get an abortion."
That's essentially what he said.
Like, how about you teach your daughter like morals?
Yeah, why don't you let her know?
You
Like-
know,
Teach her about fucking the Deca shot, bro.
And
instead of
responsibility,
using-
you know,
God
like-
damn. Put her on birth control, homie. Fuck. No, like,
Yeah, and how many?
but people who who are dying on that hill, they're like, well, what about women's rights? It's like, dude, Trump never took away any of your fucking rights.
yeah,
You know, and honestly, the fucking Supreme Court didn't either. All
No,
they did is they gave them to the state.
but I think we stand up for women's rights, especially to play sports and be competitive, right? Like, and that shouldn't be a trans right. Is to play a female sport.
No.
That's not a trans right.
No, that's not.
no.
That's a fucking loophole that you're exploiting.
Yeah,
That's all that is.
yeah.
Like,
but trans has what rights do they can drive? They can vote. They can. What rights do they?
Yeah, you can own guns.
They
what,
can
do,
own
what do
guns.
they not have?
Yeah. What do they not have?
They have the same shit that you and I have.
Yeah, they can get married. Like
Yeah.
what do they not have that I have?
Yeah.
I have a better question.
IBS.
I have a better question. What do they have that you don't?
Oops.
No, in regards to the government, to
Well,
laws,
that's
to
right.
programs.
Oh yes.
Oh,
What
right.
do they have that you don't?
Oh.
What rights do they have that you don't have?
A fuck ton.
Exactly.
Yeah. They are.
You want to
like,
be equal? Cool. Be equal with me.
Yeah, but you're not special.
I'm not going to be equal with you, but you need to be equal with
Yeah.
me and my rights.
Yeah.
And then we're good because that's where we're fucking at.
Yeah.
Oh, boys, there's a squirrel on stage.
Oh fuck.
Oh, shit.
run, dude. Fucking run, dude. Get out of there.
Go.
You're behind enemy lines. Homie, get out.
Oh my God.
Go back to the comments.
He's still
What are you
there.
doing, dude?
Go, dude. Run, dude.
He's frozen in
He's
pieces.
behind the bulletproof glass. It's okay.
Oh my god, dude! They're gonna deploy snipers.
Spirit of peanut. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Run, bro! You're still
can't
there.
make this shit up. Dude, get off stage,
What
bro.
if he's an assassin? He's like, this is for peanut. Pulls out a grenade.
Hey,
He's waiting till
hold on.
she
Guys,
gets on
I don't
stage.
think that's a squirrel. I think that's a chair. I think the squirrel made it off stage.
No,
that
no.
thing hasn't
Nah.
moved in like 30
That's
seconds.
a squirrel.
There was definitely
Squirrels
a squirrel, though.
I think it ran through there, but I don't think that's a
Oh.
squirrel.
Oh,
Run, homie!
I'm just saying, squirrels don't really stand still very often.
Fuck! I hope he made it.
I think that's the squirrel. John.
I hope he made it.
I don't know.
No, it's something else. He ran right there though.
They're
Yeah.
wiry little fucks. They don't just hang out.
the-
I try to shoot them all the time. Trust me.
Can you imagine it running up her pant leg when she's on stage or something? Oh my god.
Justice.
Oh,
That could not have been better timed. Holy shit.
so
Where are the
good.
memes for this?
R.I.P. Peanut. You're up there with Harambe now.
I had that as a story for us to talk about.
Yeah.
Old Peanut and Frank, RIP to the boys.
Mm-hmm.
What's crazy to me is I saw the dude posted footage of his apartment post the raid.
Oh,
They
dude,
tore that shit apart.
they ripped his shit up. You trying to tell me that you were looking for a squirrel?
Yeah. I was like,
Mm.
fuck was that?
Well, what sucks is it was all the stupid bitch here in Texas. It was some fucking twat out of fucking Longview
Really?
who touts herself as being a fucking animal conservationist and artist and all this shit. She got jealous that the fucking squirrel had more followers than her. She's the one that called in the fucking complaint. Some twat out of
Wow.
Longview, Texas.
That's fucked.
It's fucked.
Jesus.
Like, yeah. It's fucked. And she since deleted all of her accounts because
Edgar.
the whole world is like, fuck
Good.
you, bitch.
It's the least she could do.
You
Yeah.
stupid bitch.
You stupid bitch. Speaking of stupid bitches, are you fucking coming out, you twat? What the fuck are you doing?
Madam Vice President.
Only for a couple more months. Thank Christ.
I think they got the time zones mixed up.
All right, let's
What's the over-under on
Let's
when she
take-
fucking cries?
No, she won't.
Ooh, that's good.
She won't. No, because that shows weakness. She won't do it.
That's why she.
Okay, is she gonna cry or is she gonna fucking cackle?
Both.
Do you think
I
she
think it's going
cackles
to be
during this?
cackling
I know.
through a cry.
It's no. It's going to be a very nasally speech because what she's saying isn't how she feels.
That's
I
true.
am also curious
Yep.
what accent she's gonna use.
It's going to be very nasally because that's the voice where I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just reading. Like I have no I have no heart in what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Well, I have
Let's get this going.
I have no patience.
Well, let's
for
start
this
with the
bitch.
Tracy note.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the letter from Tracy, our annual Veterans Day letter. Hey there, Freedom Friends and Mikey, right there. I just want to wish you and all the vets a happy Veterans Day. Please check on your buddies, whether they're veterans or not. All of us, like-minded individuals that believe our freedoms are worth defending, are salt of the earth people, and deserve to be checked on and kept around. I agree, Tracy. Especially since the idiocracy is multiplying. Fucking can confirm. I hope that some of my Freedom fam can meet up in San Antonio soon and make a pilgrimage to our Mecca that brought us all together.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's get weird. And catch a podcast together at Warfighter and maybe share a few drinks and smokes. I'm so bummed I didn't grab the dumpster fire bundle before it sold out. I've moved to a new school this year. I'm still in redacted, but I'm closer to home, which saves $120 a month in tolls.
Fuck yeah.
The tolls up there are a
They're
fucking
brutal.
problem.
They're so brutal.
I actually have an
But
unpaid
you
one
have
at
to
home.
use them.
You have to.
You can't.
I have an unpaid one at home. I have to. I think it started with $11. I think it's $45 now. Like I need to fucking pay that thing. Since we haven't received a raise in 5 years, I really need a lucrative side hustle. Feet pics, girl. With all the new house bills to make up the learning gaps from COVID, especially in math, it's a lot more work to keep track of all the data and individualize intervention and instruction for 130 students. I've had to cancel plans with friends several times already this year because of work. It has really cut down the time I have to search for the one that wants me as their butthole scarf. Dave! In the future, if your topic turns to teachers or education, please message or call me. I don't need to be getting upset when your assumptions and opinions are naive or just
I'm
wrong.
so glad that Mikey's reading this.
We are rarely correct.
Enjoy the Veterans Day cards. Love y'all. Freedom the fuck on. Love, Tracy, your favorite patriotic badass teacher.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Patriotic badass. You still chose a profession that pays shit. Like, that's not my problem. It's your problem.
But you know, you can look at it as she is single-handedly trying to improve the youth of this country.
You know what? If anybody was, I would say that Tracy is.
Yeah.
I'm specifically speaking about Tracy,
Yeah.
not teachers, just Tracy.
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, Tracy, you're not even my favorite teacher to fuck with. My buddy Jonathan, I fucking mercilessly fucking bag on him. It's hilarious. One, he was a cook in the Marine Corps, which just deserves to get picked on because he was a cook. But also, you know,
Oh, we got
something.
we got
Mr. Balls.
Mr. Balls
Mm.
doing his weird fucking
Thank
hand
God.
things.
Thank God he can stick with ruining his state and not a country.
Good God.
Imagine what the American flag would change to if he got in.
Do you remember when his kids started crying
You know what I mean?
during the DNC? I just remember thinking, I was like, wow, this dude made gay kids. I'm going to talk so much shit on this fucking piece of shit. Fuck you, you stolen valor cunt. Fuck you. Ugh.
Yeah.
Justin, you might have to piece together Tracy's bit for us.
She'll understand the pause.
Yeah.
I'll hit the first one.
Yeah, let's just keep going until they
All
come
right.
out.
Sending love from Little Elm, Texas. Thank you, Heaven.
No.
And drew a little Texas
Nice.
heart. I like
yeah.
that. Thanks, Heaven.
Scott, what do you got?
Heaven. What a
Heaven.
That's a creative name.
Yeah.
I have hello.
Uh-oh. Retards on.
Oh.
Never mind.
Well, this one's easy. Thank you for your service, Brooklyn. We love you.
I have a semi-book, so I'll
All right.
read on mine.
Nice. All right. Now we're going to be watching this idiot live.
Vice President.
Was that wet ass pussy they were playing in the background? I'm kidding.
I think it was Beyonce. That's why I lowered it.
Yeah, I don't want to have to thank her to save my life.
Smiles and waves.
Yep, very
Yep.
nasally.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Oh, she's going with the Southern black accent today. Lord, I tell you, it's been a long night. Keep smiling, you
afternoon,
fucking loser.
everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Say it
Good
again.
afternoon.
Is it really
Say it
good
again.
afternoon?
Is it?
Should
it
we
is.
drink every time she says it?
Yes.
Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So let me say, and I love you back. And I love you back.
Oh, her accent went away already.
So let me say, my heart is full today. My heart is full today, full of gratitude for the trust you have placed in me,
It's back.
full of love for our country, and full of resolve. The outcome of this election is not what we wanted, not what we fought for, not what we voted for, but hear me when I say,
Pretty sure it is what we voted
hear
for.
me when I say, the light of America's promise will always burn bright,
So everything else you said is bullshit?
Right?
as long as we never give up and as long as we keep fighting.
I thought democracy just ended.
Yeah.
Right?
So me.
To my beloved Doug and our family, I love you so very
Fucking
much.
Doug.
So everything else that she said during her campaign was a lie.
To President Biden and Dr. Biden, thank you for your faith and support.
Fucking after you
To Governor
pulled off a
Walz
coup.
and the Walz family, I know your service to our nation will continue. And to my extraordinary team, to the volunteers who gave so much of themselves,
Maybe next year try to write
to
faster on the
poll
ballots
workers and the local election officials,
that all voted against you.
You failed us.
I thank you. I thank you all.
You tried.
Look, I am so proud of the race we ran
Why?
and the way we ran it. And the way we ran it.
By a coup with no
Over
primary?
107 days of this campaign, we have been intentional about building community and building coalitions, bringing people together from every walk of life and background, united by love of country with enthusiasm and joy in our fight for America's future. And we did it with the knowledge that we all have so much more in common than what separates us. Now, I know folks are feeling and experiencing a range of emotions right now. I get it.
Cackle.
But we must accept the results of this election. Earlier today, I spoke with President-elect Trump and congratulated him on his victory. I also told him
Ass whooping.
that we will help him and his team with their transition, and that we will engage in a peaceful transfer of power. A fundamental principle of American democracy is that when we lose an election, we accept the results. That principle, as much as any other, distinguishes democracy from monarchy or tyranny. And anyone who seeks the public trust must honor it.
Just taking shots.
At
Yeah.
the same
That's a
time,
subliminal shot.
No, that's not even
in
subliminal.
our nation, we owe loyalty not to a president or a party, but to the Constitution of the United States.
I agree with that.
I do agree with
Yeah.
that. Okay. If you'd have talked like this the whole time,
And loyalty to our conscience
She got a new
and to our
speechwriter.
God. My allegiance to all three is why I am here to say While I concede this election, I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign. The fight for freedom, for opportunity, for fairness, and the dignity of all people. A fight for the ideals at the heart of our nation, the ideals that reflect America at our best.
You guys hearing somebody talk?
Yeah, I'm
Is
trying
a
to hear
fight
what
I
you're
will
saying.
never give up. I will never give up the fight for a future where Americans can pursue their dreams, ambitions, and aspirations, where the women of America have the freedom to make decisions about their own body and not have their government telling them what to do.
You are the government lady.
We will never give up
Your administration
the
did
fight
this.
to protect our schools and our streets from gun violence.
You still have 2 months. You can do it now.
And America, we will never give up the fight for our democracy, for the rule of law, for equal justice, and for the sacred idea that every one of us, no matter who we are or where we start out, has certain fundamental rights and freedoms that must be respected and upheld. And we will continue to wage this fight in the voting booth, in the courts, and in the public square. And we will also wage it in quieter ways, in how we live our lives, by treating one another with kindness and respect, by looking in the face of a stranger and seeing a neighbor, by always using our strength to lift people up, to fight for the dignity that all people deserve. The fight for our freedom will take hard work, but like I always say, we like hard work. Hard work is good work. Hard work can be joyful work. And the fight for our country is always worth it. It is always worth it.
And the population.
What freedoms is she
The
talking
young people
about?
who are watching, it is
Anybody could say the same thing she did on either side.
Yeah.
to the young people who are watching, it is okay to feel sad and disappointed, but please know it's going to be okay. On the campaign, I would often say,
Oh, last week,
when we
democracy
fight,
was
we win.
at risk.
But here's the thing. Sometimes the fight takes a while. That doesn't mean we won't win. That doesn't mean we won't win. The important thing is don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Don't ever stop trying to make the world a better place.
You mean like
have
making America
power.
great again?
You have power. And don't you ever listen when anyone tells you something is impossible because it has never been done before.
Be unburdened by what has been.
I think we have been.
Yeah.
You have the capacity to do extraordinary good
You
in
don't.
the world. And so to everyone who
Bye, bitch.
is watching, do not despair. This is not a time to throw up our hands. This is a time to roll up our sleeves. This is
'Cause
a
the bullshit
time
is getting thick.
to organize, to mobilize, and to stay engaged
With what?
for the sake of freedom and justice and the future that we all know we can build together.
How would you like me to do this?
Look, many of you know
Storm the
I started
Capitol.
out as a prosecutor, and throughout my career, I saw people at some of the worst times in their lives. People who had suffered great harm and great pain. And yet
Oh, I love you,
found
Justin. Fuck.
within themselves the strength and the courage and the resolve to take the stand, to take a stand, to fight for justice, to fight for themselves, to fight for others. So let their courage be our inspiration.
That didn't make any
Let
sense,
their
man.
determination be our charge. And I'll close with this.
Thank God.
There's an adage an historian once called a law of history, true of every society across the ages.
Is this Marx?
The adage is, only when it is dark enough can you see the stars. I know many people feel like we are entering a dark tunnel.
The last 4 years were dark.
But
Now we
for
see
the
the stars.
benefit of us all, I hope that is not the case. But here's the thing, America, if it is, let us fill the sky with the light of a brilliant, brilliant billion of stars. The light of optimism, of faith, of truth, and service.
I have a
Ain't
dream.
you?
I have a dream that someday I can suck my way to the White House.
And may that work guide us, even in the face of setbacks, toward the extraordinary promise of the United States of America. I thank you all. May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America. I thank you all.
Wow. Well, word salad.
Well,
Word salad.
The problem with
I wonder if she called Trump when to like secede was like, hey, can I borrow your speechwriter real quick?
the problem.
No, that was a White House speechwriter. That wasn't a campaign speechwriter.
Yeah.
The problem with a speech like that is you can literally, it's universal, right? She said nothing that, like, I agree with everything she said, but if you put it in the context of Trump winning, you know what I mean? I agree.
She just did a MAGA speech. That was a MAGA speech.
I mean, no, it's just
She did all
It's
except
a
make-
generic speech.
Yeah.
It's a political
Yeah.
talking point. Is
Yeah.
that entire speech is
Yeah.
all it was.
It said nothing.
Yeah.
Said nothing.
Rash.
And so once again, the Harris campaign has no idea how to connect with the majority of American citizens. She couldn't do it her entire campaign. And now in her lost speech, it was the same bullshit.
Yeah, but
I can't. How many middle class Americans does that resonate with? No
Well,
one,
If she would
because
have,
it's fucking word salad.
if she would have spoke like that though, the entire thing about a message of unity, a
She
message
did.
of not.
Mikey, she
No,
did.
no.
Yeah.
I mean,
She said a whole bunch of shit and didn't mean anything. Didn't say any policies. Didn't say what she was actually going to do. All of that right there.
oh, for sure.
What?
she didn't say how to fight.
She didn't say
She
anything.
didn't say how
But-
to become a star.
But what are you
She
fighting
didn't say-
for? No. What are you fighting for?
Right.
She
For-
said fight
for
Fight
freedoms.
for what?
Well, she said for freedom. And
Okay,
it's like
what
what
freedom?
freedoms are you losing?
What?
Well-
we're fighting for America. Okay, who are we fighting?
Ourselves? I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
I feel like we just did that. We fought for America. We reelected Trump.
Mhm.
Right.
exactly.
You know, it's universal. That's the problem. It's
But there's no common ground between what she's saying in the average voter anywhere in the United States.
I don't know. I know that when I woke up this morning,
Did that speech make you like her or
Oh.
dislike her more?
Neither.
Because it didn't say anything.
Because it was
Yeah.
blank.
There was
Yeah, no.
nothing.
Yeah.
There was no substance to anything that she's ever fucking said.
Are you acting surprised?
No, I'm not. I'm stating it like a fact.
Like we,
And it just solidified it.
Yeah.
It's like you got your ass handed to you and you're just continuing business as usual with your bullshit.
oh, look at that Skeletor cunt. It's Pelosi.
It's all fun bags Pelosi.
Fun
Great
fact.
tits on her though. Look at those things.
Even God said I didn't make those.
They're just panning around the crowd now.
But Ben Shapiro's sister, he made those. I saw one of those women with a time machine. I'm your grandmother. Oh, cool. And then it's like men with a time machine. It's like, bro, look at these. And it's he showed that picture to Hitler, and he's like, damn, I fucked up. All right. Read your shit there, John.
Oh, yeah.
It's your turn. You got a book.
Okay. I got mine. So this one is sending love from Little Elm, Texas. Thank you for everything you've done. You saved our world. Alexandra Leonardo. 2 veterans from Alexandra with a little heart and a star.
Nice.
I think she should have sent that to the boys of 1944. They're the ones that saved the world.
Right? Yeah. I mean, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But
On behalf of our brethren from 1944,
they saved the world.
this one is just a heart with a smiley face.
Or is it boobs on a nightstand?
It could be boobs on a
I
nightstand.
think it's boobs on a
I
nightstand.
like boobs on a nightstand. I like this one's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no name, but I can dig it.
Dear veterans, you're a hero. Thanks for your service. Help me out with the name.
Fatuma.
Fatuma?
Fatuma?
Yeah.
Fatuma.
Yep.
Thank you.
From Gabriel, we love you, our savers. Our A-R-E.
Our savers.
Yep.
Yeah. I like
Thanks, Gabriel.
it. This is from Brielle. Thank you for your service, Brielle. And might I say, that's very nice block letter handwriting. Well done. I like it.
Some of these kids have better handwriting than I do.
Way
I've been doing
better,
it way
dude.
longer than they have.
Way more.
On the back, I got a nicely drawn American
snap.
flag.
Okay.
With 50 stars. I appreciate that.
This is good. You make our country safer with a cannon, a flag, an invisible man wearing clothes, a bald eagle. Thank you for all you do. You are brave and kind people. And thank you for protecting our country.
You need to see this. That is an invisible man wearing clothes.
Bitch, am I
you are
wrong?
correct.
Motherfucker. Yeah. No, that's. Huh.
That's some fucking good camouflage, let me tell you.
Right? I think that one's the one for the fridge.
Yeah, I think that kid and Cry Precision need to get together.
And
He's
then-
got some ideas.
And then the red, white, and blue writing there. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Let's see.
Pretty good.
I have highlighter. We love you for everything. You guys are the best. Thank you for everything.
Okay. I think this guy's name's Caden. And he's a doodler.
Yep.
Got a little doodle on the front as well. But it looks like
Oh, I think he doodled instead of.
Cad's Flowers. Maybe Caden Flowers. Thank you, F on. Oh, that's 4.
Yep.
Okay, that's 4. All right.
Let's see. He knew freedom the fuck on.
That was good. I was like, fucking A. Thank you for protecting our ARE country.
If one of these has
Nice.
STFO in it, I'm calling their parents.
We got some doodles there.
I'm imagining their parents are probably listening if
I
one of
know
them has
that.
that.
I'm pretty sure that's Space Force.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
And
pretty
then nothing in the middle.
Oh,
So
cool. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you.
nailed it.
Sweet. Nailed it.
I got dear military people.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you for your YOAR service and risking your lives in the war. I'm very thankful for you. Heart from, I don't know if it's Bailey or Balin.
I think that's Balin.
Yeah.
These names are getting out of control, man.
Yeah. Oh, really? What'd you name your kid?
We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah. You're part of the problem, Justin. Fucking Gen Zers having babies.
I think it's cute that you think I had a say in the name of my daughter.
No,
There's no way.
there's no fucking way you
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no fucking way.
You did have a say. Yeah, honey. That sounds great.
Yeah. Only
You
one.
Yeah, you chose to not. You didn't choose violence that day.
Yes.
It's like trying
Oh.
to pick a paint color.
Yeah. All right, this is a good one. This is a good one. Hi, winky face. Hello. You got this. Thank you for your work. You are a hero. You are kind. Smiley face heart. No name.
Nice.
But some artistic quality
Yeah,
there, right?
yeah.
There's some
I like the winky face. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
little winky emoji.
Thank you for fighting for our country and freedom. Thank you for serving in the military to protect us and make us stronger.
Nice.
Right.
Thank you, any and all veterans. You make our hearts proud. With a globe and a heart on the globe.
Nice.
Is that a globe?
What else would it be?
I don't think in a bush.
Why would a heart be in a bush?
Why would a heart be on a globe?
I don't know, dude. They're fucking.
What green fucking globe have you ever seen? I don't
It's
know,
green
dude.
and it's got fucking. Maybe he didn't have blue.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Balin was hogging all the blue.
That could be it. All I keep thinking of is Pelios, Asmodeus, Lucifer. All right. Thank you for your service. Thank you for all the things that you have done for us. We appreciate you as a veteran. We are thankful for all your support. I don't know who this kid is because he or she didn't sign this, but that's the best handwriting I've seen in quite some time.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's
Okay.
legit. So you keep doing it. I'm gonna be voting for your ass someday. That's awesome.
It's quite possibly the best artwork, I think. I have a winner.
Better than the Invisible Man wearing clothes?
Yes. So
Oh.
we have 6 green army men
Okay.
shooting at 5 red army men.
Okay.
And one
Fucking
One,
commies.
one red one getting killed,
Yes.
a helicopter,
I bet you the kid hates
and
commies.
then a flag background. Dear veterans, my name is Kaylin, and I am 11. I want to thank you for all your hard work saving us from things that are make us not possible. I don't know what that says. You saved me. You guys are the coolest thing out there, and no one can stop you. Thank you for
Kayla's counting on you, bro.
making me. It's in the red. It's hard.
That's a lot of artwork.
Your number one fan, Kaylin.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's some good
It's got
artwork.
a
It's got a
fucking-
drone too.
It's got a battle scene.
I think it's
Got
a helicopter.
That's like it's a helo, but still.
Yeah, a
That-
battle scene. One bad guy dying.
Looks like a.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Looks
that.
like a little bird.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
To all the Freedom Friends haters out there, Kaylin thinks we're the fucking best. So suck it.
Oh man, I'm not going to read Miles's last name, but even if I tried, I wouldn't be able to. Thank you for your service with the flag.
Naga,
this
Naga.
This kid
not gonna
learned
go to
the
school here for
alphabet just
long.
by learning his name.
Yeah, he did. Dude, I got another great writing
Wow.
one, dude. Dear veteran.
Tracy, keep up the good work.
Yeah, dude, you're kicking ass on this one, man. Like, dear veteran, with an indent of the new, this is
Yeah.
even good punctuation, dude. This is better than Justin. Can confirm.
Is
This is
everything-
way better than
is everything
Justin,
spelled right?
Probably.
I cannot smell better than a fifth grader.
Smell better than a fifth grader.
Nope.
Dear veteran, I want to thank you for all of your hard work and for putting your life on the line for America and me. I'm so happy that I get to have a home in America and that I have a family thanks to you. I hope that you continue. You did misspell continue, but I'll give you
That's a hard word.
Continew. I actually like it better.
That makes sense.
Yeah, continue doing what you do and working hard to protect America and all who live here. Thank you for your service, Ian.
Thanks, Ian.
Nice.
My man, Ian. Outstanding.
Texas.
Texas.
Hell yeah.
No words necessary.
Yep.
Texas.
That's Texas flag.
So I have a
Yeah.
heart inside a heart inside a heart inside a heart. And it says, Dear veteran, I want to thank you for all your hard work. Also for FER, fighting for our country so we wouldn't be attacked and maybe killed. Thank you for everything you did.
What fur? That's a heartception you got there.
Yeah. Yeah, a heart and a heart and a heart and a heart.
Oh, this is interesting. Thank you for all you do all you do for this country and for your bravery
I was about to give Tracy more props.
for protecting and your bravery for protecting this country and the sacrifices that you've done for this country and for all the hard work and dedication you put into this country. And I want to thank you for your service in the country. And I'm going to mess this name up. I think it's Akil.
It looks like it. Yeah.
Akil?
He's a fan of the country. The word.
And.
And. All right, I go on. Thank you for fighting for our country and protecting us. I hope you win any war you are in and survive in the war. You're the best. From Tristan.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Tristan. Thank you for your bravery for I think that's defending our country. We have all that we have because of selfless people like you. You have sacrificed so much for people you don't even know, families you've never met, and we all are bursting with gratitude for all you've done. Thanks for making the stars in our flag shine so brightly. Happy Veterans Day, E.
Wow.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was a little hard to read, but
That's okay.
The meaning was there.
This one, Tracy, did you write this one? Because it's got cursive in it. All right. But it's in the back, it says, thanks, love you a lot. And it says, from your friend 2024, thank you for your service on the front. And then thank you for your services in cursive. And then, or the land of the free with music notes and a flag. Right? Thank you for proudly serving our country. We appreciate you and thank you for helping contribute to this nation of peace where all of us live freely. Love, your friend. This looks like an adult's handwriting. I'm just saying.
I don't know. That's tough.
Like,
I don't know. I think that's a kid.
this part?
It's better than this adult's handwriting.
Yeah. No, I do. I think it's a kid.
That's a kid. This kid is going places. Going places.
Thank you, veterans, for serving our country and protecting it. We honor and can't thank you enough for willing to protect our country. Also great handwriting. I know it's done by a kid because of the wording, but
Yeah.
pretty
Even
good.
underlined everything.
Very
Yeah.
good handwriting.
Look at that. Who's that? Camilla?
Yeah.
This one I really needed. This one hits home personally.
Love it.
Thank you. You're doing great. That's it. Couple stars.
Nice.
Fucking A.
Couple plus signs.
That's the best one.
In a moon.
I like that one.
You're doing great.
All right. Oh. Okay. Okay. Dear veteran, thank you for protecting our country from people who want to take your control. And then thank you is all. Looks
Thank
like thank
you.
you. And there's a picture of a tank. It looks like a ship with a flag on it. And there's a stick figure guy
With really big
who's
forearms
fucking just
and big feet.
feet on him, dude. Yeah, this guy.
That's why he has big forearms.
Mhm. He's saying thank you, and it's by Jacob Roberts. Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you, veterans. You protect us from the bad times. We appreciate all the fighting you've done for our home. Thank you. There's a picture of a tent.
Nice.
And
That's a good
flags.
tent.
It's a good tent,
That's a good tent. It's
Yeah.
the Quonset hut.
right?
I wish I had that tent when I was in the army.
It's kind of what we did. Yeah.
I only had half of that. You had the other.
What's this one here?
half.
Oh, and then down here it says, I want waffle.
I want waffle, and he's got a picture of a waffle.
Is that a birthday cake he erased in the middle?
Oh, it looks like a tank.
Oh.
I want waffle. I like it.
Okay, I got this is the last one that I have. Thank you for protecting
It's cool. I speak jive. Thank you for
Go
protecting
ahead. Go ahead.
the.
Go ahead.
It sounds like it looks like it says thank you for protecting the big backs community. We thank you. Here's some cheese. And it's got a picture of a mouse and some cheese and a bird. But that says Big Backs community.
That's why I handed it to you.
It says, thank you for protecting the Big Backs community.
I was like, I'm not seeing this
We thank
right.
you. This is wonderful. Like,
I mean, we're not wrong, right? That says thank you for protecting the Big Backs community. I don't know.
that's amazing.
But here's some cheese. I wonder if you read that article from like the 50s and 60s where it's like, if you want to make your woman happy, give her a piece of cheese.
You know what? I will confirm that works.
It really does.
I'll just randomly walk up and just hand Haley a piece of cheese.
She's like,
and she's
"Ooh,
like, oh, it's like,
thank you."
ooh, piece of candy. It's like- all right. And the last one we got is just thank you for your service. American flag from Olivia E.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Thanks, Olivia. So Tracy, thank you again as always.
Yeah.
Every year it's a fun time. For
I
us.
appreciate seeing these.
We do. We actually do. Yeah. I mean, I'm still waiting. Like, these are all great. I'm still waiting for one to rival my man Jack from Iraq. Remember that one?
Right. That was a good one.
Yeah. And then Don't Die by Jack. So, so
Yeah.
that's fuck do we talk about now?
I don't know. I think we just exit with Lee Greenwood and fucking dip.
Because I'm proud to be an American. Jason Kelsey smashes Penn State heckler's
that's
phone for
old.
calling Travis Kelsey a homophobic slur. That is true.
Yeah.
And then, well, he smashed it. And what this headline fails to say is that he then dropped the F-bomb to the gentleman himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the kid, for anybody who doesn't know, there was a kid that was following Jason Kelsey around on the Penn State campus, and he was just screaming at him with a bunch of other kids who were trying to get pictures and stuff. But he told Travis, how does it feel that your brother's a faggot and is dating Taylor Swift? And Jason Kelsey, to his credit,
in classic big bro fashion.
absolutely, he turned around, grabbed the kid's phone, smashed it on the ground, didn't litter, Scott,
Picked it up.
picked it up, and then walked off. And then he like dropped it, and the kid like bumped him to try to grab it again. And then Jason Kelsey stood up and said, "Who's the faggot now?" Because I think it was more of like, Are you going to try to fight this 300-pound lineman?
Right.
Yeah.
And the kid's built like me.
There's a lot of dudes out there I'd fight. I don't think Jason Kelsey's one of them.
No, but it was amazing to watch the whole of the internet come out and be like, nah, Jason, like this was justified. You're good on this one. Like everybody was just like, nah, you're good.
Yeah.
And then he came out and apologized, but he didn't really apologize. He just said like, hey, I shouldn't have stooped down to this. That's on me. I should have just let it roll off my back. It doesn't mean anything.
But fuck that faggot.
But yeah, it was
Well, I mean, show me the lie, though. I mean,
100%.
Travis is obviously into long back bitches. So she does have kind of a man ass because there is lack of an ass there.
Not attractive to me. So,
I don't know. There's something about her. I would like to fucking make her squeal.
her
Is
eyes
it her
are
bank
too,
account?
eyes are too far apart for me.
Okay.
Oh,
Hint to that fetal alcohol syndrome.
The $1 billion she has in her bank account is wildly attractive to me.
Well.
I don't know. There's something about that chick.
You'd smack a hip bone for access to that.
I would definitely crack a hip bone.
But in my opinion, I think the kid got off pretty easy on
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what do you think's going to happen? You know what I mean?
I mean, you can only
Like, you
heckle
fuck with somebody
yeah.
so much. What's going to, and then I'm the victim? Fuck you.
Fuck you, dude.
Like,
Yeah,
I
you started
love-
it.
I love to heckle people,
But
But
not, I don't
but
know.
I do it very jokingly.
But that, I don't know, like outside of like a sporting event.
I heckle people I could beat up.
No, but
No, yeah.
Fuck
So-
you, Justin.
now outside of me sitting in the stands at a sporting event, I've never gone out of my way when I've recognized somebody in public to heckle them.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Would you? Like if you're walking down the street and you recognize somebody that's famous, I'm going to go talk shit to this guy
I have
and
one time.
record it.
I have one time.
Michael Phelps, we all heard. It's
Nope.
okay.
No, Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
They're justified.
They're famous for a different reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like a professional athlete.
Yeah. Like for instance, I'm a bit of a LeBron James hater.
Like, would
Right?
you,
Yeah.
Mikey? Would you do that to Michael Phelps? I don't think you would.
I don't think you would.
I fucking would.
No, I don't think you would. I don't think you would. It's a waste of your time. You would just walk up to him and be like, bro, let's fight.
Well, him and that's a different
You
situation
wouldn't
because
walk
I
up
know
to
the
them and
motherfucker.
badger the dude until he did something. That's just not you as a person.
Well, no, but I mean, him and I have history. We already have beef, so it's a little bit of a different situation.
But you're missing my point, though.
Give me a different scenario, and I'll probably agree with you.
LeBron James.
100%. I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Even though I don't like him, I think he's a douchebag.
Anybody else?
I would never do that.
Anybody in the
anybody
world.
else?
No.
Right.
Yeah. No.
That's what I'm saying. I use Michael Phelps as an example because you had history.
Well, yeah.
And even then, you still wouldn't do it.
I might.
No, I don't think you would. I don't. And I know Sky. I know you wouldn't do it.
No, but I like fucking with people though. Like,
absolutely.
like I have those you park like an asshole cards, right?
Sure.
And so I started bringing them to like rednecks and shit. And so like when we're walking and somebody's literally parked at like a dipshit, right? I literally hand it to them. I say, oh, here, I said, this is for you. He's like, oh. And then I get like 4 steps away and they're reading it. And I look back, and they're like, that shit's fun, right?
You're like,
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yep. Well,
I left a note one time. I remember the note too. It was funny. I was like, it was on a white van that I had to literally go in through my passenger door to get into my car. So I wrote a note and I closed it in his fucking mirror. And it was like, I started it off great. It was like, hey, asshole. And I was like, thanks for parking so close. Next time, leave me a fucking can opener so I can get my car out. Assholes like you should take the bus. Go fuck yourself. And then that was it.
I would have waited.
Right?
See, I heckle people like that to their face. I'm patient, right? If I have to crawl in my passenger door, I'm waiting till you get out there, and then we're having fucking words. Like
I had shit to do. I believe.
Shit to do, be damned. I'm fucking
I believe I was still on active duty, so I had shit to do, and it was like, get your ass back.
Yeah,
and it was like, look. So yeah. But well, anyways, boys, hell of an election cycle.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I'm glad the commercials are over.
Scott, I was literally about to say, here's to no more fucking campaign ads.
Yeah.
No more fucking text messages asking me for $15 or whatever the fuck.
See, I haven't seen any ads or got any messages.
Well, fuck, I have.
Yeah.
I will say, in 4 years, we're signing up for the fucking phone bank shit.
No.
And we're doing an
yeah.
episode.
Now, Mal's work phone, because it's a Pennsylvania number in a swing state. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
I have a California number.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
So just fucking blown the fuck
I have an
up.
Arizona number. Maybe I just pissed off enough robocallers that they're just like, oh, don't call that guy.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you just took you.
I had one this
You
morning.
removed yourself from the right list.
I had one this morning and it was great. This guy called and I was like, look, man, I don't have time for your shit this morning. You got 30 seconds to sell me whatever the fuck you're selling. And the guy goes, what? And I'm like, you're wasting fucking time. And he's like, and I'm like, 25. And he's like, and I'm like, 20. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. You missed it. And I hung up on him. And I was just like, Mal looked at me. She's like, wow. And I'm like, yeah, like I'm not in the mood today for these douchebags.
She was like, wow, let me get these pants off. What the fuck?
Yep.
Yeah. I know.
I was not in the
I know.
mood this morning.
I'm married to the exact same thing that you're dating. I know. Show a little bit of fucking normal man shit and they're like, oh, sploosh.
It's like I'm making breakfast. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, fuck you. It's too early for this shit.
Dude. You know what I did last night? I had Brenner.
That's always good.
I made chip beef.
I don't know what that is.
Like
It's
breakfast for dinner.
Oh,
But I made chip beef. It's the last time you had good chip beef.
Yeah.
Like, it's very East Coast. It's
actually-
very mid-Atlantic. It's kind of like biscuits and gravy. It's just instead of like sausage, it's just like thin
Shaved meat.
shaved beef.
a couple Tuesdays ago.
Yeah.
I went to go get briskets and gravy.
Yeah.
I was just craving it, right?
No.
Where'd you go?
You know how hard it is to find biscuits and gravy?
Well, where'd you go?
Well, I went to this little diner.
Yeah.
Go to Abel's. Great biscuit.
Abel's
Great
or
B&G.
Magnolia's?
Magnolia's, but that's usually a line. But anyway, I go to this diner because I looked up,
Biscuits and gravy's what
Right,
you
yeah.
Googled.
Did you go to Biscuit House?
No, I'm on maps. I don't remember the name of the place,
Oh,
right?
okay.
But I look at their menu. Biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I get there. I walk in. I sit down. I order an orange juice. She comes to take my order. I'm like, biscuits and gravy. She's like, oh, we only serve that on Fridays. I'm like, what?
You understand you're a diner in Texas,
I'm like,
right?
okay. I'm like, okay, give me a minute. You know, she comes back and says, have you decided? I'm like, yep. I just want to pay for this orange juice. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah. She's like, it's on the house. I'm sorry. Come back on Friday. And so I'm like, well, here's $5 tip, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't want breakfast.
No, I came here for business.
I
and
wanted
gravy.
motherfucking biscuits and gravy.
Dude, I make mean B&G, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's one of the
I
things.
throw down some
Like,
biscuits and gravy.
my grandmother, that was my favorite food growing up.
Yeah.
And that was like the one thing from my grandma that I fucking was like, hey, teach me how to make this.
Yeah.
And then after years of fucking practice and trial and error, I've got her down, man.
Yeah.
Like,
You make your homemade gravy?
fuck yeah.
See, I used to, and then I skipped that. I use a packet now.
Oh,
And
no.
it's, I'll have to do it.
It's not
one day.
hard.
It's phenomenal. No, it's not.
Like-
but that packet just makes it
Yeah.
so much easier.
Well, yeah. Well, so like when I go camping,
Yeah.
like I'll do like biscuits and gravy in a Dutch oven.
Yeah.
I'll use the packet.
Yep.
Because it's easier than bringing flour and milk
Right.
and all that shit, right? But no, if I'm at home, dude, flour and milk. It's
Yeah.
flour, milk, fucking grease and sausage.
Yeah.
Sausage, yeah. You know, it's like, you know, a couple tablespoons of this, cup of that, fucking stir it up, cayenne pepper, salt and pepper, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Like
I thought I was unlimited cayenne pepper.
that's the correct way to do it, sir. You're supposed to throw a little cayenne and
It's definitely the
gravy.
way to go.
yeah. And shout out to our boys at Grill Your Ass Off. The Cajun seasoning thrown in your gravy is also a solid
Oh.
fucking choice. Yeah.
Oh.
I also put hot sauce on top of my biscuits and gravy.
Michelle made chili the other day with the Grill Your Ass Off chili.
How'd it go?
Fucking delicious.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Refried. Did you guys do your refried beans?
That's how you do it.
I really want to try that.
Yeah.
You still get the farts. I mean,
I've
so it's legit.
Yeah.
The last recipe I was playing around with, I was using the ranch style beans.
Okay.
Yep, that worked out really well.
You know, I make well, so my buddy Jared, our buddy Jared, you guys
Yeah,
know
yeah.
him as well. He makes some of the best like baked beans
Okay.
I've ever fucking had, and he taught me how to do it. They are so fucking good, man. They're so easy to make too. It's
Yeah.
so easy. Yeah, like literally, he uses like Van Camp's pork and beans, right?
Okay.
It puts those in a like a bacon dish or a foil fucking dish
Yeah.
or whatever.
Brown sugar and honey.
A little bit of brown sugar, ketchup, mustard, because that's really what barbecue sauce is.
Right.
I know that everybody freaks out about that, but ketchup, mustard. Then he'll take paste pecani sauce and put like half the fucking bottle in it to get like some stuff. Stir that shit up, and then he lays bacon on top
Okay.
and bakes it. So the grease from the bacon goes down into the beans, so you get all that flavor. And you basically just do it because it's all cooked. You just do it until that bacon's crispy on top.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Huh.
And then you just chop up the bacon and stir it all together.
Nice.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
It's so right on. Like,
Yeah.
I was blown the fuck away. Get yourself a fat friend. Fat friends make some good food. It's true.
Never trust skinny chef.
Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. He really wants to do a brisket for all of us.
Okay.
He just bought a house.
Nice.
They did.
Yeah, first fucking time home buyer, oh Jared.
Hell yeah.
He's out there by Lone Star Handgun. Actually, yeah, he just moved in. Yeah, so he wants to do a big home welcome housewarming
There.
party.
Yeah.
That's the word. Yeah, words are hard. He wants to do a housewarming party and did want me to invite you guys. By
Nice.
the way,
You said didn't?
did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, dickhead.
Yeah, right? Now that'd be, I'm going to tell you about it, but fuck off. You
Yeah,
can't
tell the
come.
boys, but don't invite them.
Yeah, right. No, but he does. He's been getting into bougie booze and cigars and stuff a lot
Yeah.
lately. So
Nice.
he wants to earn some fucking
What's his YouTube channel?
Frack Daddy Barbecue.
There we go.
Yeah, check out Frack Daddy Barbecue, man. That's my man Jared. He's a good son of a bitch. He's a good
Is
fucking
he
guy.
doing Thanksgiving for you this year?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I'm using my Battleship brine and
Oh,
spatch
okay,
cooking
okay.
a turkey again, dude. That's
Okay.
the best fucking turkey I've ever made.
Yeah.
She was fucking so good.
Yeah.
Like that's
I
that's
I
the cheat
think
code.
I think I'm doing 2 Thanksgivings this year.
Yeah.
Doing one at the house and one up in Waco.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing in Waco?
I guess we're going to some country club and they're doing a Thanksgiving dinner up there. I don't fucking know.
Interesting.
I'm not bougie enough to be part of a country club. But I'll go check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We should actually do like a fucking
Like a Friendsgiving.
like with all our leftovers.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
like on that Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just do like a fucking Friendsgiving, but with all our leftovers.
I like that.
That's not a bad idea.
No,
And that way we can
I
just
like that a lot.
kind of test each other's shit.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's plan for that. I want to try this fucking stuffing I've heard about for years.
Michelle might be out though. She's gonna be recovering, so I don't know if she'll be up for cooking or not.
Fuck.
Yeah. So we made plans for Thanksgiving, and it was to go to Lynn's.
Fuck that. Why don't you come to my place?
Well, it depends on her, but
Yeah, dude, come over to my place. I got plenty of food.
We're doing Thanksgiving not on Thanksgiving, so
Yeah.
if you need, you can come that day too.
Yeah.
Once we get it figured, I'll let you know. I don't
Just
know what
fucking-
day yet.
Dude, that's the thing is I will eat Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
8 times that week.
Dude,
All
we,
day.
we
Yep.
could do it right now and I'd be fucking stoked. Let's have a Thanksgiving lunch.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking love
Since
Thanksgiving.
the anti-Thanksgiving motherfucker's not on this podcast anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Turkey. Fuck you. I like turkey. Jazz.
He was anti-Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he
wasn't he?
was.
God, dude.
But he was so pro Christmas.
Yeah. I'm
He's-
like, fuck Christmas.
He's,
I'd rather have
he's all about
Thanksgiving.
that Yuletide shit,
Yeah.
man. That's his Norse pagan
Yep.
that's his religion that he chose this week.
I'm more of a fat guy than a giver or getter. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to eat.
yeah.
Okay, let's.
Well,
let's
boys, I'll
bury
raise
this
my
bitch.
glass. Say cheers. Thanks for being my freedom friend in this beautiful freedom loving day after the election.
Yeah. Here's the hope.
Like, share, subscribe, guys. Smash all those buttons. Do all those things. Tell your mom.
Tell your friends.
Tell your fucking mom's friends. Them hoes need to know that there's 3 idiots with microphones in their face.
Mhm.
Sometimes we say something funny or profound.
We'll
Not
probably-
often, but once in
Probably,
a while.
probably just piss everybody off.
Usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
It is fun.
Can
It
you
is
see
fun.
unfollowers? I wonder what our biggest episode was that we lost the most people.
Probably the one where faggot became acceptable again.
No.
I think we gained some on that one.
I think I don't think we've lost more than like 3 subscribers at a time.
Really?
YouTube is, I think, the only one that we can track that.
Well, we'll
I
see
don't
how
think-
many Democrats listen to this.
I
episode.
believe they listen before they follow.
That's true.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
that's the big challenge. Is
Yeah.
if you listen, awesome. If you do, but fucking subscribe, turn on notifications. That does wonders for the show. Leave a comment.
It,
drop a
it fucks
like.
your life up, but it does wonders for the show.
Absolutely.
It's true. It's true. But otherwise, guys, we're pretty simple dudes. We live by 3 little principles, and they're not hard to do. John?
Smoke on.
Drink on.
And goddamn it, kids.
Freedom the fuck on. Later.